What started as a political jab has now turned into a full-blown diplomatic banter. At a recent state dinner, King Charles III took a light-hearted swipe at none other than President Donald Trump. The British monarch, while addressing the U.S. president, recalled a remark Trump had made earlier this year. Back in January, at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Trump had said, quote, "Without the United States, Europe would be speaking German and maybe even a little Japanese."
And then after the war, which we won it big. Without us, right now you'd all be speaking German and a little Japanese, perhaps.
Now, Charles decided to flip that line. With perfect timing, he said, quote, "Dare I say, if it wasn't for us, you'd be speaking French." The room burst into laughter.
Indeed, you recently commented, Mr. President, that if it were not for the United States, European countries would be speaking German. Dare I say that if it wasn't for us, you'd be speaking French.
It was sharp, playful, and just diplomatic enough. But the story didn't end there, because just hours later, Emmanuel Macron entered the conversation. Reacting to Charles's remark, Macron reposted the clip with a 4-word response, quote, "That would be chic. Short, stylish, and very French." What began as a historic reference to World War II had now turned into a moment of humor between global leaders. But beneath the laughter, there's context. Trump's original remark in Davos came at a time when tensions with Europe were already simmering, from disagreements over NATO contributions to friction in the Middle East, where the US and Israel have often taken a more aggressive stance against Iran. Trump has repeatedly criticized European allies for what he sees as a lack of involvement, and even floated controversial ideas like acquiring Greenland, further straining ties. Now, with ongoing geopolitical tensions and talks still pending between Washington and Tehran, this exchange may have been in good humor, but it also highlights the underlying dynamics between longtime allies, because sometimes even jokes carry a little truth behind them. Bye.